The 4 Boy Scouts who died in an Iowa tornado yesterday were all found near a collapsed chimney.
At least a dozen people remain hospitalized with everything from bruises to spinal and head injuries. The storm chasers shot this video just before the twister hit the Boy Scout camp. A teen staffer at the camp also captured images just before the tornado touched down. The Scouts tried to shield each other as debris rained down upon them.
I had my head under the table. I was protecting him more than I was protecting myself.
We started moving rubble off the kids that had gotten crushed by the fireplace.
Across Iowa, floodwaters turn roads into rivers. Water reaches the roofs of businesses. It's the worst flooding on record in Iowa since the 1800s.
Well, the Iowa devastation or the Iowa disaster is definitely on parents' minds in the Triad as they prepare to send their kids off to camp. WFMY News 2's Julia Bagg joins us now. And Julia, how can moms and dads know that a camp can keep their kids safe, especially when there's severe weather?
Sandra, there are some important questions to ask, like does the camp have a storm safety plan? Is it up to date? Do the kids do drills? How will the camp get urgent messages to campers in case of severe weather? We found out how one local camp expecting 5,000 campers this summer plans to handle that.
You don't really expect a tornado to come around the corner and take out half the camp.
Nathaniel Woodward's family found out about the Iowa tornado strike while at Cub Scouts camp in Mount Airy. The camp lowered its flag to honor the dead.
I guess I'd have to say I take my confidence a little less for granted than I did.
But the family still feels safe here.
Copy.
And camp director Keith Bobbitt says they should.
We have a severe storm plan that we enact as we start camp each year. We rehearse that with our camp staff.
It's a plan for the 3,200-acre camp that Bobbitt double-checked this morning.
We can track storms there. It'll also show thunderstorm warnings as they come into the area or any other severe storms.
His staff keeps an eye on radar and relies on more than one way to get urgent messages to campers fast.
We've got boys that go out on overnighters, and as they go out there, we can reach them with the radios and pagers where the PA system doesn't reach.
Camp leaders have already drilled these kids twice on emergency procedures.
If a tornado watch were to come up in northwest Surrey County, we would move our boys into the permanent buildings that are lower in the camp, that are more structurally sound, if you will. That would offer the most protection.
Wow.
It's like anything you do that your children are involved in. You take a look at it and you have to make a judgment call for yourself based on what your expectations are.
Now, if you're getting ready to send your child to camp, you may want to contact the camp if you don't know what emergency plans they have in place. You can also find out how equipped they are to monitor weather threats and what they're using to notify kids. If it's a new place for your child, you can ask to speak with other parents who have more experience with the camp. Sandra.
All right, thanks, Julia. For more information on camp safety, go to our website, digtriad.com, search Camp Safety.